guys, just so we're not complete strangers. I know a lot of people in here are new. Maybe they never heard of Wake Up Now, but I think if I share my story with you, we're going to relate more. So I'm a little bit in Wake Up Now around 15 months. I saw it February 10th of 2013. I was sitting at home, and a good friend of mine by the name of Gerald Wilhite, he's a former Denver Bronco, very successful guy, called me up and he said two things to me. He said, Justin, I found a company where we can help a lot of people. One, by getting out of debt, and two, by actually earning a residual income. Needless to say, I said, Gerald, whatever you got, I'm interested. I just got one last question for you. Who owns the company? Gerald knew that question was coming because I'm built on leadership. Companies rise and fall off of it. So I want to know who was running it. He shared a Brandon Boyd presentation for Wake Up Now. It was 11 at night. I watched it and I caught a vision. I caught a vision of going out and helping people. Save money, manage money, and make money. I already had a system in place because I was in a different company. But my team wasn't winning, and I was always a team player. I love watching people win. That's why I do this business. So I said to Gerald, I'm in. I signed up, and I followed the system. And I'm going to share it with you guys. It duplicated in over 40,000 people. Right now, I have over 1,000 people on my team at Founder 3. Yeah. Over 300 people. So what I'm going to share with you, some feelings might get hurt. Okay? Is that okay?
Tough love.
It's tough love, right? And I want to make a disclaimer. What you hear from me, I heard it from someone else. Is that cool? Yeah. Awesome. So, the training I want to share with you is called the PS3. But before I start sharing it with you, guess what we're going to do? Each and every one of you, besides me, because I'm going to be watching, you're going to close your eyes for 30 seconds, and this is what I want you to do. Do it right now, 30 seconds. I want you to go in your back office and look at your structure. And I want you to put it to 0. I want you to go to your profile and change the enrollment date to now, to today. Okay, you can open up your eyes. Today's a new day, guys. This sets you free. The info I'm going to share with you, you can get what I got. That's all I'm doing. I'm sharing how I got to where I am. Is it going to be easy? Nope. Is it going to be worth it? 100%. Does it feel good when I wake up knowing over 1,000 people are at Founder 3? Yep. Over 300 at Founder 4? Yep. First global executive on my team? That feels good. So I'm going to begin by sharing the PS3 that goes like this. P stands for peak interest. If you can master the invite, it's game over. 90% of you won't do what I'm going to tell you because you're going to get uncomfortable. But just remember this. To succeed in this business, you have to get uncomfortable. But when you recognize you're uncomfortable, that's when you're going to know you're going to be successful. See, you got to play tricks in your brain. Your mind grows, and if you don't play tricks on it, you won't grow. So P stands for peak interest. I'm going to share with you something that I've done since I started. And I did it real fast. I called Roy up. He was my first person. And I said this. Listen to this very carefully. I said, Roy, this is Justin. I have about a second. That's where everyone screws up. Roy, I'm working on something big. I thought about you. Can I get 20 minutes of your life? Did I say wake up now? See, I wasn't the movie. A lot of people get in this business and they're the movie. Think about it. Think about your best friend. Just came home, watched the best movie of his life, walked in the door and said, you won't believe it, the guy died at the end, this movie was crazy. Are you going to have the same experience? That's what people do in this business. They sign up, they start fire hosing their friends with info, and guess what happens? It pushes them away. Because you're selling them. We're people, guys. We're sharing stories. We're getting the info in front of them properly. Roy said, yes. I said, Roy? He said, I have 15 minutes. I said, awesome, I'm coming over. I cleared the time and date. He was home. I drove to Roy's house. Remember, P, I piqued his interest. Nothing about Wake Up Now. The video explains everything. Now I'm in his house, and we get to computer. I actually went to his computer. Never forget it. I was sitting next to the fish tank. I looked at Roy. This is the S part. Show the deal. Your job is to show this deal. That's how you win, right? Here's what I came up with. It's called, actually I didn't come up with it. Someone else did. I copied it. In this business, you want to be a copycat. It's called the 3-step setup. You want to share your why. You want to share your all in. And then you want to pull it from that person right before you press play. So I brought the video presentation up. I looked at Roy. I said, Roy, listen, you know my schedule. It's a crazy schedule. I'm always away from my family. And I don't want to spend any second away from my loved ones. And what you're about to see is very important. And I'm all in. I'm going to knock this thing out of the park, with or without you. And I already did my research. Is that cool? He said, yep. I said, awesome. Let's watch the video. This is where everyone screws up. We're watching the video, and you get up and start texting people. You start making phone calls. Yeah, Roy's here watching the video. I think he's going to like it. I did. I signed up. And what happens is your posture just went down the drain. See, this business is all about posture, where you're going, and attitude. I sat there like lion chasing prey, right next to Roy. I was watching that video. See, I have a strong why. I shared it with him. I want to spend time. Residual income creates time freedom. That's what creates wealth. I want to do that with my loved ones. Roy saw that posture. When the video's over, I say 3 things. I say, Roy, that was awesome, wasn't it? I shake my head, yes. Do you have any questions, or are you ready to get started? Roy looked at me and said, I'm all in. Awesome, welcome to the team. Me and you can't be the only ones that want to save, manage, and make money. High five. The end of this is called the 3-way call. I still do it even if he signs up. Remember the P, peak interest. S, show the deal. 3-way call. Number 3. That video's over. That was awesome, wasn't it? Do you have any questions? Are you ready to get started? Oh, I got some questions. Great. Watch this. I knew you would have questions. I did too. Really didn't. I knew you would have questions, but the best part about this is, write this down. It's system driven. Now, the reason I say system driven is because I don't come at people with another job. Over 70% of people hate their job. If you come at them with Wake Up Now like a job, guess what? They're not going to join you. So when Roy was sitting there and I did what I said to him, he looked at me like system driven. His thoughts are going, I think I can do this. The best part about this, Roy, it's system driven. And I have a guy in line that's crushing this thing. And he's here for our success. I already called Gerald. He's my sponsor. That's who I used. Gerald's on the line. I'm sitting next to Roy. I said, Gerald, hey, what's up, buddy? Hey, listen, do you have a moment to share your story? Yes, I do. Awesome. Hey, listen, I'm sitting here next to Roy. You edified both people. I've known Roy my whole life. He's super excited about what he just saw. He has some questions, but you know, I know your story is just phenomenal, and I want you to take it away. Roy, this is Gerald Wilhite, former Denver Bronco, blah, blah, blah. Just share his story and hand him the phone, and you zip your mouth. You don't say anything. Gerald is sharing his story, and he's closing. Guys, I did that real fast in the beginning. This is what I've done from the beginning. I treated my business like a deck of cards. Okay? Real fast, I went, 2. I didn't care who it was. That's my broke brother-in-law. I didn't care. He said no, I'm going to share with what I do later to him. 4, I don't know if he's going to do something. He saw it. This, 5. Now we're getting closer. Most people quit. Because out of those 4 people, 3 of them said no. And it's a pyramid scheme. I'm going to share something with you. I have over 40,000 people on my team. I live in Palmerton, Pennsylvania. Look it up. Carbon County, PA. 40,000 plus teammates. There's 5,500 people in the town I live in. 5,500. The town next to me is Bowmanstown. There's 900 people. Out of those almost 6,500 people, less than 5 are on my team. 0 blood relatives. My wife, 0 people on my team from her side. My best friend told me a year ago I was going to lose all my money. It was a pyramid scheme. What do you think he's thinking now? Guys, the only one that's stopping you is you. Your job is to flip the dang cards. And you just keep flipping. And you keep flipping. And then guess what happens? Boom! You hit an ace. And you keep flipping, and you keep flipping, and you keep flipping, and you keep flipping. No, okay, no saving for you. No? Okay, no saving for you either. Oh, no? Okay. You ain't managing your money, you're broke. And then guess what? You hit another ace. And your life starts changing.
Yep. Talking about giving.
Guys, I'm going to share something with you, and I want you to take this to heart. The same events that happened, that actually killed unsuccessful people, happen to successful people. It's how you react. It's how you react. See, I let haters be my motivators. And you know what all in looks like? I'm going to share it with you. Because I made a decision that I'm going to build up a why that no one can knock me down. And I build it up and I build it up over the years, and I said to myself, there's not one single person on this planet that can stop me from building this business but myself. And this is the last thing I'm going to share with you guys. When you go on with this business, it's not when you sign up into Wake Up Now. It's when Wake Up Now gets in you. Okay? It's when it gets in you. And I don't give people the option of no. You know what options I give them? Yes, or I haunt you. You're going to pay me now, or you're going to pay me later. But I'm going to get paid. So guys, when you go to your friend that lives across the street, your neighbor, and he says no, and 3 weeks later you go down the street, you sign up Jim, and Jim says yes, that's you haunting your neighbor. And 3 months down the street, when Jim pulls up into your driveway with a brand new BMW that says you said no on the license plate, that's you and Jim haunting your neighbor. And when there's a for sale sign in Jim's lawn, and he bought a beach house down in New Jersey, that's us haunting the neighbor. And when Jim's daughter turns 18, she comes home and she says, hey, I just joined Wake Up Now. It's an awesome membership. That's us haunting him. You need to make a decision that you're going to go all in, because that's what all in looks like. Let's go haunt people.